Hello everyone, I am Satya from my eHeart and I'm here to guide you with the packaging of your product. What all points you need to keep in mind before packing your product and shipping your products. There are majorly 3 points that need to be kept in mind when we pack a product. The first point is dimension, the second one is packaging technique, and the third one is material. So now why dimension is important? Because dimension would help the courier person to decide on the freight cost, which we call the courier cost in layman language. Say for example, your product is a square shaped product or a rectangular shaped product, and that you need to ship into a box, a corrugated box based on the kind of product. This dimension you would take after you pack the product finally. So now, how you need to find out what is the length, what is the breadth, and what is the height of your consignment, the product, which is like this is the length, this is the breadth, and this is the height. There is one specific formula for this which the courier guy would use to find out the actual and the volumetric weight of your consignment, because the freight cost would depend on the actual or the volumetric weight of their consignment. So it's important that you need to take the length, breadth and height of your consignment, give it to us, give it to that in written, and then divided by, the formula is length, breadth and height in centimeters divided by 5,000. That would give you the volumetric weight of the consignment, and the courier guy would charge would give us the freight cost based on this dimension of the product. Once the packaging material is decided, there are certain other things which are also important while you pack in your product. The mandatory things are, you need a scissor, the sellotape, you need to have a scale or a measuring tape, the flyer bag, the courier bag or the corrugated boxes. You need a weighing machine as well, something like this, to weigh in your consignment. While you ship in the product, the weight and the dimension would help the courier person to give you the best possible rate for the shipment. Apart from this, for the safety of the product, we use airbags, which we use as an initial packing, which we use as a filler. Apart from airbag and bubble wrap, we also advise to use these kind of sling sheets also, which are easily available in the market. But again, if you are not able to get in a sling sheet, you can use simple polythene which is available in your house or in your office. But the biggest thing is the safety of your product, which should be water resistant and tamper proof. The kind of material that we need to use for the kind of product which we have. Say for example, we take this, it's a fragile item like a cup. Since it's a fragile item, this needs to be packed in a bubble wrap. So to avoid any kind of damage while movement towards the final destination. You need to seal this like this so that this bubble wrap doesn't come out or the cup doesn't come out of the bubble wrap while in transit. The initial packing, the internal packing. Apart from this, since this is a fragile item, you need to use an external packing as well, which can be any box which is of this size. You put it in the box like this. Fill this box properly so that it moves without any hassle and there is no pilferage or wear and tear in transit. Back to certain other products, say for example a mask, which is an apparel and it does not require this kind of handle with special handle with care. So for that, to pack in a product, you can to pack in a mask, you can use in a courier bag, or we call it as a flyer in layman language, which is something like this. Now, this This has got a seal, it has got an adhesive here, one which you can insert the mask in this and you can seal it up properly here. Now, this seal is a tempered proof sealing, so this gives a safety to your product as well. The flyer bag, the courier bag or the corrugated boxes, it's not necessary that every time people would have the same ready at their end whenever they receive an order. So you can use any material which is available at your surrounding. Some boxes which are used in your household stuff, say for example something like this, you can use this also to send in the mask. You can put in the mask in this in a polythene, and then you can put in the mask in the polythene in this. You can pack it up and you can write in the address of the buyer and you can send it. So it's not always important that you need to buy the packing material, but please make sure whatever you are packing in, it has to be safe and sealed before you ship the product. I hope you got a little brief idea about the packing part. All the best to you with your business.